Hello, and welcome to today's creator contract, Playing with Fire 5, set in Mumbai and supplied to us today by yours truly. So moving on to our briefing, time to make a warm country warmer. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 4 of them, along with 1 objective. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the boat location, and we'll be bringing with us an oil canister and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to remove our oil canister from the briefcase, and we are going to pour our oil just over by these large metal discs here. Now I've actually done this ever so slightly too far to the left. It would be slightly better if the puddle was a little bit more to the right, but it is enough. So we're going to make our way around the back of the building here, drop the oil canister so that we have a free hand as we pass our first target, and when he gets up and goes for a cigarette, we are going to place 1 bullet into the oil drum he's heading for, and he will go over and investigate, and when he loses interest he will be in position and ready to light a cigarette, and when he does, he will be rather warm rather briefly. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to drop our briefcase as well, as we don't need that anymore, and as we do so, our first target is going up in flames. So with target 1 taken care of and targets 3 and 4 already prepared, that just leaves us with target number 2, and they are located in the train yard. So first of all, we need to gain access to said train yard, and then second of all, we need a change of outfit. So we're going to head straight over to the train yard, and we're going to climb up and over via this shipping container right here, and this will gain us access to the train yard. And in this same area we will find 1 guard all on his lonesome, and we can then render him unconscious, take his outfit, and we can then pass through the train yard completely unmolested. So we're just going to head down the side of the building here and past all of the guards and to the very far end, where if we look to our left we will see our next target. There he is, and there's also a fire barrel or oil barrel near him. So we're just going to plant ourselves behind this train car, put 1 hole into the oil drum, and that will get the attention of our target, and when he comes along we can then either put another hole in the oil drum, or we can shoot the puddle that the oil drum has created. Now usually I go for the puddle, although sometimes depending on the terrain where the oil drum is located, such as sand and things like that, it's better to put more bullets in the drum itself. So with target 2 taken care of, we now need to return to the boat entrance and exit, which is where we first started, and over here we will encounter our final 2 targets, although we will be waiting around for a little while. So once we get back to the boat area, we will look to our left, so just past where we dropped our first target we will see a set of stairs, and halfway up those stairs will be our final targets. Now they're not going to move until a conversation has begun and played out. Unfortunately, the person they're having the conversation with is currently on body cleanup, so we need to wait for them to return. There he is now, and when he gets back into position, the conversation will begin and play out. Once that conversation has finished, the 2 targets on the stairs will make their way over to the big iron rings here, and they will engage in a second conversation. So all we have to do is wait around the corner here. Now unfortunately, like I said, because I've misplaced the oil ever so slightly, we're not going to be able to see the elimination very clearly. So they should be finishing their conversation now and heading down the stairs, and I can just see them approaching in the distance. So once they are in position by the iron wheels, there we go, they will start their next conversation, and we can then try and ignite the fuel on the floor. Now because we're dealing with mud and earth, it is a little bit harder to get the fuel to ignite, but eventually it does, and our 2 targets will go up in flames and they will then be dealt with. So there they are. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and all we have to do is make our way along the pier and onto our awaiting boat. So there we go, one more creator contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objective and we gain a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.